What's going on? Welcome back to another segment of Ask Dr. Kojo. And this is a topic that I had been wanting to talk about for a while. And I'm happy I finally get to talk about it. It'll be a real quick, short episode, as always, with these Ask Dr. Kojo segments. But I want to talk about male mental health for a second. And, I say, do we care about male mental health? And I mean, if you ask me, right? I care obviously because like I do this for a living and I've made it fun. Like I post online, I do social media full time. So you post online, you make it fun, skits, songs, dances, videos. Like it's fun now. So I care about it obviously, and I put it out there. But on a grand scale, collectively, as a society, do we care about male mental health? That's the question, and I'm not quite sure the answer, but I'm not totally convinced that we're doing enough for male mental health. It's December 1st today, and we just finished the month of November, which was Male Mental Health Awareness Month, right? And people posted about it, and people talk about suicide rate is higher for men. Men are struggling with all kinds of things that they can't talk about publicly because they feel like they don't have support, blah blah blah. We talk about all this, but November is over, right? It's December 1st. What are we gonna do about it? Like what's next? Like what are we gonna do about it? And when it comes to male mental health, there's a couple of things that I've identified as issues. I don't think, I mean, to start off, males don't have a safe space, and I've realized that. Even with the content that I post online, like the majority of my followers, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, primarily women. Like every 4 out of 5 followers is going to be a lady. For me. And that's fine. I post for everybody, so I just want people to gravitate towards the information. But I don't know if it's the fact that the content doesn't reach guys or if it reaches women first. I'm not sure, but I know when it comes to male mental health, we need to normalize conversations about men talking about going to therapy, going to see a mental health professional, going to have that checkup, and checking with somebody who can help you get back on track, stay on track. Because for men, a lot of times, you might medicate with substances on your own because you feel like people aren't going to listen to you. If you feel like if I feel like I go, going to a doctor is gonna be a waste of my time. Why would I waste my time? On top of that, I'll waste my money, and I'm gonna be more frustrated because I wasted my time and my money to go to the doctor's office and it didn't help. And you can go self-medicate, or you can get a couple of drinks at happy hour, and that might be more beneficial than going through that whole process. So sometimes that's the thought process that men have. So I think we're doing a good job. These videos like this right here, and this is helpful. No, I like to keep things informal. I don't want to make it too serious, and that's why when I'm making these videos, like we're having fun. Like if we're not having fun with the videos, then I'm gonna stop. Like I need to have fun with it, and the encouraging thing is that I'm getting a lot of DMs from men all over the world. Men from different backgrounds, nationalities, races, and everything. And a lot of thank you messages. Men saying that this is the first time that I've been validated. And when it comes to male mental health awareness, I think it's like we're gonna need help from men and women. Like we're gonna need men who have had issues, and I'm talking about anything from frustration, anxiety, stress, depression to severe mental illnesses, personality disorders, dual diagnosis, everything. If you've gone through a certain issue or you've been at a low point, for men to come out and speak about that and put it on camera, like what I'm doing right now, that goes a long way. It goes a long way, and it helps out. Not only I think it helps out the guy who was talking, right? Speaking about their experience. It's cathartic for them, and it helps the other person on the other side of things, right? The person who's watching, and they're like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that we were allowed as men to talk about these things." And now because I see this person who I look up to talk about this, it's giving me the license to start talking about it. So I think that's gonna be key, and also for the women too, or however you identify, if you don't identify as a male, we need people who, aren't male, don't identify as males to speak up on behalf of men, and acknowledge the fact that, a man might be afraid to share some of the struggles and the traumas and things that they've gone through. Because we used to equate any type of struggle in life with weakness. Whether it's mental health or whether you're struggling being a parent, you're struggling at playing sports. With men, what I've seen is struggle equals weakness. You struggle, you're weak. And it's actually the reverse of that. I say that reaching out for help is one of the biggest signs of strength. Like, that's one of the most courageous things that you can do, because you're a man, you're putting your pride and your ego to the side. And trust me, as men, we have it. I have it. I have it. It's hard for me to ask for help, but I know that in order for me to be successful online, for me to build out this big platform, we just hit 2 million followers in social media followers combined. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Like, this is just the beginning, and I go off of the comments and the feedback that you all give me. That's like my fuel. It keeps me going, and I'm gonna need help. Like, therapists, counselors, family members, psychiatrists, a housekeeper. I might get a cook one day. I don't know, but in order for me to stay on top of my game, like, I'm always looking for help from people. So having to humble myself to ask for help to keep me in tip-top shape is it sucks. It sucks every time you have to ask for help. It can be something super small, but just allowing yourself to recognize that we can't do everything. Like, life is not meant for us to go at it alone. So sometimes you have to put your pride and ego to the side and say, I can't do it. And however you say that, it's fine. You might be like, this shit is too much, right? Or you're like, hey, like, I'm burnt out, like, but however you have to say, just understand that there's people who do care, and that there is help at the end of the day. So I hope that the videos that I'm making, I hope we can chip away at that stigma, and we're doing it in a fun way. Like, it's fun for me, and it's enjoyable making them. And if it's not, then I can't continue to make them. So I'm making it as fun as possible, and I'm trying my best to reach our different demographics and different types of people who might not otherwise be exposed to my content. So that's what I have to say about male mental health. I don't want to preach to the choir, because I think a lot of us know that with male mental health, we don't have enough safe spaces. So, like, hopefully I can maybe go down in history as one of the pioneers of male mental health. I don't know what they'll call it. When you look back at everything that's going on right now in the social media space, from a revisionist standpoint. But I just hope that I can be a part of this positive change, because I feel like things are shifting. Like, we're actually getting better, slowly but surely. So hopefully things turn up a notch, and we can make we can make a bit of a more impactful change. So that's all I have for this topic this week. I want to thank you all for your attention. If you made it this far, even if you just clicked the video and you scroll to the end, thank you for watching. Leave your comments. I'm gonna be checking the comments in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, so I can get you all's feedback. And the feedback means a lot to me, because I take that and I put it out in my upcoming content, whether it's next week's version of Ask Dr. Kojo, or whether it's when I hop on live, Facebook Live, TikTok Live, IG Live, whatever the case may be. I just want to hear back from y'all, because that's my fuel to keep going. So once again, thank you so much, and y'all have a fantastic week.